October 19th, 9:42 a.m. District Court, Defendant Lobby number 1. Hey guys, welcome back to Phoenix Wright. Anyway, Mr. Wright? Yes? Why do you look so unhappy? Oh, nothing. Really, it's nothing. Right, Mia? Uh-oh, she looks even unhappier. Phoenix, your client is now practically a dead man walking. Perhaps that's why I feel particularly close to him. This is no time for dead people jokes, please. You know we're going into this trial utterly defenseless. Yet if Mr. Powers is truly innocent, we should be able to find something overlooked in the evidence to prove it. Something overlooked? We have to find something, Phoenix, today. It's that or lose the trial. This isn't going to be easy. Since when was it ever easy? Why do you think I have to use game facts, Phoenix? Jeez. It's probably just because I suck at the game. I'm just not good with, like, my attention spans and stuff. I'm just not good at noticing stuff like that. In dialogue, I can usually pick things out, but when it comes to presenting evidence, I'm not quite as good. The court is now in session for the trial of Mr. Will Powers. The prosecution is ready, Your Honor. And the defense is ready, Your Honor. Very well. Mr. Edgeworth, your opening statement, please. An unexpected fact has come to the attention of the court. Yesterday, we learned that there were other people present at the studios. Today, I would like to show evidence proving they had nothing to do with the murder. Very well. You may call your first witness, Mr. Edgeworth. I wonder if that producer is going to come out. The prosecution calls Mr. Salmonella to the stand. Yay, we're calling a disease. Or that director. Ugh. Hey, look, it's Napoleon Dynamite. Whatever. Will the witness state his name and profession? How rude can you get? You don't know me? I'm the director. I make the Steel Samurai new brothel. Wow. Salmonella. I'm a director. Television. What is up with that face? It's just weird. Were you at Global Studios on the day of the murder? Yes, Your Honor. Very well. Please testify to the court about the events that day. I'm trying to... whatever. Phoenix, let's start by picking this testimony apart. If Powers is innocent, you know what that means. Someone in the trailer on that day did it. Right. She doesn't waste any time putting on the pressure. I don't know if I can really even do a good voice for this guy. I don't know. It's just the nerdy voice. I don't know. It just doesn't seem to really fit him. I was at the studios from around 9 that morning. During the morning, I was doing an action scene run through. It took a lot more time than I thought it would. I hear that everyone else ate lunch in the employee area, but I had a meeting in the Studio 2 trailer, so I ended up skipping lunch. Wrong. We were in the meeting until around 4. During the meeting, well, I'm pretty sure no one left their chairs. That's about it. Huh. Well, I already know he's talking one thing's wrong. The time of Mr. Hammer's death was 2:30. According to your testimony, you were in a meeting at that time. Mr. Wright, you may begin your cross-examination. Yes, Your Honor. Alright, I already know that he ate lunch because we saw 2 plates out near the trailer. Studios from around 9 that morning. Let's see here. I'm just going to press some other stuff first. Sorry. Is that when you always come into work? Oh no. I come in all sorts of hours. It's the industry way. Yeah, I know all about that. All about the freaks in your industry. Still, I was pretty busy all that day. Tell us more about that. Okay, during the morning I was doing an action scene run through. Just want to confirm some stuff. Let's see. In the employee area? That's right. It was a fight scene between the Steel Samurai and the evil magistrate. Was anyone else at the run through? Oh yeah, that security lady was sitting there watching the whole thing. Lol. She was cheering on Hammer, if you can believe it. She certainly has the lungs for it. No kidding. Jeez, anyone else? Nope, just us 4. Alright, it took a lot more time than I thought it would. I heard that everyone else ate lunch in the employee area. How do you know that? I mean, wait, what exactly did they have for lunch? T-bone steak. The assistant cooks them up. Come to think of it, there was a plate with some bones on it in the employee area. Everyone else, meaning that the witness did not eat with them. Alright. But I had a meeting in the studio too, so I ended up skipping lunch. Wrong. We already know that that's wrong. So in the end, you didn't get to eat? Yeah. No steak at least. Can you believe it? That must have been tough. Phoenix, yeah? Doesn't something about that seem odd to you? It's contradictory. Yeah, it does seem odd now that you mention it. Mr. Manila! What do you mean, Sweats? I can tell you're sweating, you're slinging it all over the place, you nasty freak. Alright, when I went to that trailer, I saw something on the table. There were 2 plates on the table, the same kind of plates as in the employee area. Who ate lunch there? Good call. So what the heck? I was embarrassed, so I didn't mention it. But I did eat, after all. A T-bone steak, you mean? Yeah, well, I mean, the assistant went through all that trouble. I brought it to the trailer, thinking I could eat it later. Clearly a man who likes to eat. I'd suspected as much. No, really, he's fat, jeez. So when exactly did you eat it? We took 1 break during that meeting. I wolfed it down then, drool. Ugh. A mental image I will carry with me to my grave. Wait a second. If they took a break in that meeting, that contradicts his testimony. I'll press on that one a bit more. Let's see, we were in the meeting until around 4. During the meeting, well, I'm pretty sure no one left their chairs. Wrong-o. You didn't take a single break. Yeah, not a one, Sweats. What the heck? What's he sweating so much about, I wonder? If only I had an idea. Wait a second. Yeah, it's that thing I was just talking about 2 seconds ago. Alright, press harder. Duh. Wait a second. Mr. Manila, you just contradicted yourself. Didn't you just tell the court that you ate the epic finger point steak during a break? Oops, Raffle. Doesn't look like he's laughing. Well, Mr. Manila, what's all this about? Well, yeah, I guess we did take a little break. Phoenix, great job! If they took a break, one of them could have gone to the studio during that time. Your Honor, I call on the witness to testify to the court about this break. Very well. Mr. Manila, your testimony, please. Uh-oh. Edgeworth is laughing. That's not good. Oh well, we don't care. We'll get him to testify anyway. Yeah. What is that? FWIW? What? Phew! We took a break. Raffle. But it was only 15 minutes. 15? That's only 13 in base 12. What? Not enough time for someone to say commit a murder in Studio 1. Lol. That's only just enough time to eat a T-bone steak, if you ask me. Steams? What? He's weird. I don't know. It's like I don't know. I don't think it would even be enough time for that, but that's just me. Very well, you may begin the cross-examination. Well, if you wolf it down like that, like with him, well, I don't know. Anyway, the break. Yeah, we took a break, Raffle. But it was only 15 minutes. 15, that's 13 base 12. What the heck is base 12? Answer me. What were you doing for those 15 minutes? Eating my T-bone steak. What else? There were 2 plates on the trailer table. Oh, right. The other one was D. Vasquez's plate. D. Vasquez, the producer. To eat a T-bone steak in 15 minutes, that's quite a feat. No kidding. Not enough time for someone to say commit a murder in Studio 1, lol. Alright, that's only just enough time to eat a T-bone steak if you ask me, Steams. Let's see here, let's try this one. Okay, why is that? What? Okay, I'll try pressing here then. I have to say, you look like a guy who gets through his meals pretty fast. Well, I was facing a cold, slightly chewy T-bone steak. Even I have to take my time eating that kind of food, lol. Well, Phoenix, that testimony was too short to wring any kind of useful information out of. All you have to do is prove that he was able to go to Studio 1 in that time. Oh, great. Is that all? So, yeah, we took a break, Raffle. It was only 15 minutes to 13. Alright, not enough time for someone to commit a murder. Okay, do we have a... let's see. Between 2:15... I know it's gonna hurt me. Something is gonna hurt me, and I'm gonna be like, oh, I'm so embarrassed because I got hurt by something. I guess. And you watch in the comments, someone's gonna be screaming at me, present this or present that or whatever. I don't know. Oh crap! No, crap! No, I didn't mean to do that. Shut up, Mia. Shut up, woman. Okay. Dang it. Only 15 minutes. You know what? Here. I'm gonna try. I'm gonna be brave. Okay, I fail. Alright, yeah, whatever. Your Honor, that statement contradicts this evidence. It does? I don't see anything contradictory. Huh? Really? Objection overruled. Try to think before you make accusations. Boom. Okay. Whoops. That didn't go so well. Alright. Since I don't know what the frick to do, I'm going to go ahead and end it off here. In the next part, I'm going to know what to do because I'm a cheater. And I'll see you guys later. So, bye.